testing. Microphone is. And we do have sound. However, the sound is fucking loud. My God. Let's get that down. Let's get that the fuck down. And then let's pull up the old channel on the laptop. Make sure we're on. We're on, baby. Right. Yeah, the weird thing about this, when you look at the Steam menu, it says this game is mostly playable with a controller. However, when you launch the game, it says this game's best played with a controller. So which is it? What the fuck? If playing the North American version's data is shared across both the North American and European versions, it is not compatible with the Japanese version. If playing the Japanese version, save data is not compatible with the North American. North American version is usually the best version, right? English start game. What is happening here? Well, this is a good start, Metal Gear Solid, isn't it? Have we frozen? Oh no, we've come back to life. Konami. I've not played over lunchtime in a while, but I thought that looks squished. That does not look right. Yeah, I thought I would treat myself. I need to get that PlayStation controller sorted. Or I could buy myself a PS5 controller, couldn't I? And then plug it in. And then it means I've got two, because I've only got one PS5 controller. Anyway, new game. I mean, I like Metal Gear Solid 1, I like Metal Gear Solid 2, and I don't know if I like Metal Gear Solid 3, so let's play normal. After the end of World War II. Okay, you're going to read it, are you? Cheers.
The world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
The Cold War. Do Americans say era, do they? Eras tour. No, they say era. David here. Kicking off. We'll see. Anyway, Jim Ward, Brian Cummings, James Mathis. James Mathis, I recognise that.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Good. My favourite thing about doing this podcast,
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Is that Trident?
Put on your mask.
I think it is, you know. Yeah, the favourite thing isn't even real. Well, it is playing the game, but it's not just playing the game every time. It is like
Does
when we
this
get
waste know what he's doing?
panty waste. What the fuck's a panty waste?
Approaching release point.
It's getting mad into a series.
10 minutes to drop
So I've
off.
enjoyed doing that with
Are you deaf?
He
this
said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
and the Resident Evil games and things like that. It's just getting like absolutely immersed in a series that I love. And thankfully, I think it's sort of inadvertently we seem to have done it with Metal Gear Solid, because this is the third
Depressurization complete.
Metal Gear Solid
Checking
game
oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Playing just over a year. Like getting deep into the Remedy games was also fun. Oh, actually, I better pull up my work laptop so I can monitor it in case.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off.
Even though I'm on my lunch
Stand
break.
up.
It's overshoot, you know. Yeah.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the air bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Halo jump. That's the wrong game.
10 seconds
I've just
to
played that.
drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Hideo
Jack,
Kojima.
I've got some important news.
Oh, good.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons
Oh, I
development.
keep forgetting that.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same.
In
On April the 12th,
Metal Gear Solid games,
1961,
it's like
Soviets
watching a movie
achieved the
sometimes.
first manned space
put my
flight
controller down,
in
get
history.
comfortable, get my coffee up.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate
Kennedy.
range ballistic missiles in Cuba.
Big
The
JFK.
president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Sometimes the problem I've got, because I actually do quite like the story when you pay attention, is that it's such a gobbledygook and so up its own ass that I tune out and I'm just like, I've not absorbed any of that. Clearly a David problem.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Okay, so we're going to get Sokolov back. We're just giving away
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Right. Can we get our Sokolov on?
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
We're here, baby. We are here. There's a weird green hue to this game so far, so it just sort of just seems unclean, the visuals. Or am I meant to think he's Raiden when actually he's just Snake? Because does he not eat? Oh no, that's Raiden. No, it's voiced by David Hayter though. Oh, confused by that. Right, what have we got? Calorie meter, balanced nutrition food. Press and hold X to release. Press and hold. Press X to hold. Release to throw. How long X is pressed varies distance. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're off. Oh, is that how much I'm... do I want it? Mate, wait, get up. Get... I'm going this way, am I? No, I'm going this way. Oh, hello.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory.
No.
Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Ground control to
and
Major
Snake.
Tom.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
What in the fuck? What the... Wait, why? What's happening?
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This
It
will
is,
be a
Alex.
sneaking mission. You must not be seen
I
by
don't-
the
I
enemy.
don't-
You must leave
already
no trace of
baffled
your
as to what's
presence.
going on.
Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's
Wait,
specialty.
I need these podcasts
In
so
other
that
words,
I can actually
weapons and equipment are procure on site. That goes
figure
for
out
food
what
as
the
well.
fuck's
You're
happening.
completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been
These
issued a
snakes.
knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, about the backpack.
Yeah, we
I
lost
lost it
that.
in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Okay.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio.
Okay.
We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship.
Okay.
My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you.
Cheers, Major Tom.
If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Yes, Snake. Go get your fucking backpack, you prick. Oh. Oh, that's not what's meant to be happening. Right, okay. So where the fuck? This looks climbable, but... Right, I'm a Special Forces guy, and I'm already lost. That looks crawl-underable. Oh, climb a tree. It's just told me, hasn't it? Is there a tree I can climb around here? No. Oh, wait. Here we go. Gap. We can... What the fuck was that? What have I just picked up? Uh-oh. Okay, that was meant to happen. Right, let's climb this tree. So am I climbing up again? Okay, I don't know why would I do that?
Snake, where do you think you're going? You can't expect to proceed with the mission without any weapons or equipment. First, you'll need to recover your backpack. It's caught on a tree to the south. Press the action button to climb the tree and retrieve your backpack. Is that clear?
Yeah? Oh. Oh, it was dangling from the tree. Dumbass. Right. Why? Oh, yeah, okay. Wasn't ready for that, but we got it. Unorthodox, I think. Probably the way we're supposed to do it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
Okay.
In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack.
Okay.
Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop.
Oh no.
If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out.
Okay.
To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
And snakes.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Oh, of course it will.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Okay.
The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment?
Yeah, we've already
Whose crazy
established that
idea
like 10
was
minutes
this
ago,
anyway?
Snake.
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste.
Just
The
parachutes,
same goes for
apparently.
bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission.
Okay.
You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose.
Ah,
SAS guidelines
interesting.
stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Okay.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the
Wait,
mission?
what?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Right.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as
Yeah, I
a
think he
medic,
did.
so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Oh, God.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet
paramedic.
you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing.
So she's
on the
just popped up and
battlefield.
absolutely
After a
fucked
week,
the
no one
code
has a
names.
name.
Well done.
What's your name?
Jane
Paramedic.
Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive.
Okay.
My frequency is 145.73.
She's
Okay.
also in charge of recording your mission data.
Okay.
Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret
Is this
mission.
really the time?
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself.
Thanks,
Listen to me,
Alex.
Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit.
A sins.
Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter.
What is
But
that?
you're not quite
It
a
is not to
soldier.
question why. Ours
A
is not
soldier
to
is
question
a political
why.
tool, nothing more. That's doubly
Ours
true
is
if he's a
but to
career
do
soldier.
and die.
Right
That's
and
the
wrong have no place in his mission.
poem.
He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given.
Big fan
That's
of the
what being
David
a
Bowie.
soldier is.
I do whatever I
Reference as
have
well.
to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting
nice.
yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
Why are
The
they having
times.
such a fucking
People's
existential
values change over
conversation
time.
now? You
And so do the leaders of a country.
fuck me.
So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute
Do this when you're at
terms.
home.
The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
Yeah.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right.
Stop
But do me a
saying his
favor.
name.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
Ah, you wee fucking snake.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you were always
Nah,
best
just keep
at
doing
urban
that, Alex.
warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Can I go
Your
now?
mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
I know.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position.
Again, you should have told me this already.
Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
I will see about that.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Okay, I'll try my best. Am I waiting to have a warm-up just now, am I? Right.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
It's a... I've just seen, it's a covert op, and you're like, oh, deniability, so we can't send you in with any guns. Yeah, I've got fucking water balls with US written on it. Get fucked. Right, what are we doing here? No. What's select do? No, it was that was the right button. Camouflage. Face. Yes. I'm going black. Uniform. Naked. Olive drab. Tiger stripe. Leaf. Tree bark. I bet you this fucking... Knowing Kojima, the uniform matters. So I'm going to go leaf for the moment. And woodland. How do I act as sonar? Oh, there's a snake. Oh. I just kicked it in the head, did I? Right, okay. Sonar, motion, scope, cigar, fake death. Just gonna leave that for the moment. Mike. How do I... Oh, for fuck's sake. So how do I aim? Because I just pressed X or square, and I started shooting. Is there a way I can aim my gun, or is it like the other ones? Oh, 2 I could aim. Oh my god, there's a crocodile. Oh my god, there's more than one. Hold R1. And I've just fucking wasted 2 bullets. But I know how to do it now. A bit worried about you lads. Bug juice, thank you. Oh, I didn't see that. Are they gonna come after me, or are they just... He is! Oh, you cunt they are. I've died.
Snake, you all right? Snake.
Well, that didn't go well, did it? How do I reload? I've done it. Done it. You can avoid it if you run past them. I've got to stay out the mud as well. Ah, there's that sneaky little prick. Look at him. Ah! Right, there's stuff over there, so we're going for it. Anyone hiding in here? Oh yeah, you can't do anything in that. It's quicksand. Now I'm scared to walk. Yeah, there's a snake. Kick it in the head again. Yeah, get that right up here. So I take it the top bar under my name is X and A. Alright, okay. The top bar is at my health, and the bottom bar is my like when I need to know whether I need to eat. It says the battery drains though, so I was scared to use it.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s
Ah, right, okay.
and grenades.
It's good to know. Good to know.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
Got
The
it.
Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Okay.
Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The uniform
done that.
option lets you pick your uniform, while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal
I knew
yourself
you'd
more
fucking do
effectively.
that to us.
Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
I am one with nature. some bug juice in a go. So what's in my backpack then? How do I... Yeah, I don't really get that. What's the point in this bit? Because if I just pull the right trigger, this is all my shit in it. Okay, so you've got to manually add stuff. Keep going. Oh no, you keep. Are you gonna keep going? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go up the tree. That feels safer. Get up the tree. I don't think I really want to be up this tree, do I? Nope. B, A. Go. Stungy. Oh, there's something in there. Oh, get in the fucking hole, man. There we go. Thermal goggles. Visualizes heat source distribution, allows one to see in the dark, consumes battery power while used. Okay. Also, wrong button. Sonar. Detects life. Motion. Detects objects. So I want that one maybe. We send to either back to the pressure sensitive stuff. It's so dumb on PS3. Yeah, I don't know how to interrogate people, so just go up and hold B or something, do I? I hear people. Oh yeah, shit. Why are you not?
What was that?
Oh, don't come over here.
Nothing here.
I don't really get why he's not popping up on my radar. Or is he? You see that red line? Took me a minute to figure out what I was doing there. Oh, fuck off with that. Can I interact with the bodies? I must be able to interact with the body. What is that moving over there?
I think I saw something.
Who did? Who's saying that?
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
Something in that grass. How do I interact with this body? My hand's full. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was a... Oh fuck, there's another cunt. Okay, so I can change the... Get anything for me? Yeah. Right, let's try. Right, yeah, so I was trying to interrogate him there and that didn't go well. I don't know why, but Metal Gear Solid games always take me a wee minute to get my head around the controls for some reason. I don't find them naturally intuitive. Oh, I know what's the way to happen. Okay, it's not just me then. Cheers, buddy. Let's shoot that down.
I hear something.
Oh no, you don't. I was trying to get the...
There's nothing here.
No, there's not. Come on. That looks like your head. God, fuck this. There we go.
I think I saw something. Guess I'm seeing things.
Uh-oh. Stay away. What you got for me? Oh my god. Get back up there. Fucking Christ. I guess that's the way you do that stealthily. You can... So... Oh! Bye! Yeah, I guess you can probably sidle and then drop down there. Oh, I look. What's this? And then... Oh. Oh. Right, I want to try that again, because that's the way to do that. Right, so... Oh, fucking...
I hear something.
There we go, we got him. You don't catch. So you've got to time it? Is that the... Right, okay. I take it, yeah, okay. Where are those? Oh, they've all gone. See you, lads. Oh, fucking get up. Right, I want to try this because I assume this game's going to make me do that again. This is a good place to learn it. Oh. How do I do that? I genuinely don't know what else how I did that wrong there. See you, boys. Oi. I don't know what that is. Backpack. Faked it. Where's my fruit? Not there. And it won't be in there. Giant oh, here's the food. Calorie mate, giant anaconda. Oh, it's impossible to drop down. Sorry, I misunderstood that. The other dude. I thought it was a timing issue. No. I want to eat it. How do you eat it? Oh, it'll be the same as shoot. No, that was... Oh, God. You have to eat it in the food menu. Oh, fucking sake, David. I knew as soon as I am making a complete arse of this. Right. Get that guy to fuck off. Then we'll grab that. And then we'll also grab that. And then we'll put a gun away and we'll stand up. Have a wee skid. See you, lads. I know. Yeah, it's exactly what he's done. It's because I was hanging on one arm. I needed to re-grab. Right. Press X to slash, press L to start. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Right, well, we got it just by swinging. You know, the worrying thing is that I've only just made it down here. I've got to get back again. What have we got? Assault rifle, hell yeah. Hold in first person view and shoulder aim with LB to toggle firing mode. Y to attach / detach. Attach, detach what? Oh, suppressor. I don't know. Don't really understand that. Right, did I collect the shrooms right? Just absolutely. Oh, I hear someone. heard someone. Oh fuck, they're coming back. No, I've got no idea. Definitely attached to suppressor. Okay. Oh, there's another mushroom. You get that in a minute. Like that, kicking the shit out of that mushroom. What have you got for me, babes? Put that down, then we'll pick you up and we'll put you in the bushes. I feel like you're coming with me, pal. I feel like if someone sees you... Okay, so... Should I give paramedic a phone and give her a, like, ask her what she's up to? Like, is there questions I can ask? Oh no,
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Alright, let's try this. Backpack. Weapon. Reticulated python. What the fuck? Hornet's nest. Yabolo Mokolo. That's the mushroom. Is this the rifle? Right, so to attach the suppressor, it said... Right, so let's pull it out. Hold in first person view and show down. So first person view. Oh, fuck's sake.
HQ respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going.
Oh, stop doing that. I want to hide behind that tree. What's first person mode? You press A wave because that's RT. Oh, right, okay. So I don't have a suppressor then, because I'm pressing A and nothing's happening. says LB to toggle firing mode, and I'm pressing it, and absolutely fuck all's happening. Right, so it's... Okay, it's just telling me the wrong way around, so I'm just not reading it right. Hold in first person view and shoulder aim with LB. So that... I don't... So I'm like, right, this is LB, look, see? Nothing's happening. That's RB. Is this first person mode? Because it's telling me to hold it in first person mode to shoulder aim. But how do I shoulder aim? Because he's just... That's it. I've got to click the left stick in, which it doesn't tell me. Okay, let's just get this gun back out. No, that's to get that first person out. I've got to click the left stick like that. So it's hold RB, and LB's got absolutely nothing to do with it. So I don't know what's happening now. Is there a controls options? No. Oh well. Anyway, we'll be going back to normal in 14 seconds. I'm not doing a good job at using this. I'm finding that radar quite hard to use as well, actually. Oh my god. Just kill me so I can start again. Fuck me. Got some health, don't I? Bloody hell. Yeah, let's try the AP sensor. This is the same old shit I go through whenever I play Metal Gear Solid games to begin with. I have an absolute mare with them to begin with until the controls sort of go into my head. Right, let's try the AP sensor vibrates when detecting life forms equipped to use. Yeah, fine. Put the gun away, mate. What was that noise? Okay. I'll give that a go. How's he sleeping? What happened to him? Is there a reload button? Oh, stop doing that!
What's wrong, huh?
Ah, shite.
Who's that?
Let's try your fucking death pill.
This is HQ. Reinforcements.
Yeah, I was doing that. I didn't think I was. Ah, that's really cool. Don't worry about it. Oh, fuck.
There's nobody here.
I was going to say, fucking get on with it. What you got for me? Okay, thought that gate would open. Why? There we go.
Who's that?
This is HQ. Reinforcements.
Okay, so it takes a wee while to kick in. Cool, that's good to know. Yeah, this is a bit of a baptism of fire for me here.
Who's that?
This is HQ.
Is the door open?
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's
Ah.
cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah, what phase is it now?
Alert.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. Don't you
Can
listen to
change his
people when they're
pet.
talking? Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is blocking it himself. He's scared, and no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his cooperation as well. So stop scaring him. Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy. Once things
Okay.
have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
They're not going to stop coming, are they? I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good time in terms of competence. This game seems good. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel because I think now we're on our third Metal Gear Solid game. I think I've now felt like that for every single one.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
Yeah, it's true.
You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
You did, eh?
What does it mean?
What does
It
it mean?
means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know
Has he
him
got an
as
earring that attaches his
Thunderbolt.
monocle to his head? Weird.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition.
You should get
so
one,
far.
Alex.
But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing
I want a
Khrushchev,
Metal Gear Solid
and installing
amiibo now.
Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place.
Wonder if I can find
The
one.
mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not
I better
enough
get
to
the popcorn
satisfy
out.
him. Now he's plotting to
Settle
seize
in.
the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me,
Aye?
even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Fuck's sake, Colonel Vulcan.
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
I mean, I wouldn't
By
leave
the
it to
way,
me. I didn't get in very well.
Superb.
Ah, God.
Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Ah. See a way to do a Hadouken or something. Oh.
Freeze!
Ah, shite. Fucked it, mate. You've absolutely fucked it. He knows something.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Is this Revolver Ocelot?
We meet at last.
No.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
He's maybe just had a haircut.
Soldier?
Doesn't sound like him. Sounds like Raiden. Fucking masks, is it? No, he's just got his... He's just fixing his hat. I thought we were going full Mission Impossible.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours.
Oh, so
Get outta here.
this is a prequel to the first two.
Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Christ.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Fuck's sake, Sokolov.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Sorry, what? What was that?
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die. Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
In the future. The old sleepy dog. Who's got him? Someone else is here, eh?
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do.
Old
But
choppy
testing a
choppy.
technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Did he just faint?
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you
Ground
all right?
control to Major
I've
Tom.
run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being
Give
guarded
him a
by
shake.
the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You better hurry.
Stinking.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Right. Hang on, I'm gonna have to go back to work. So I got to phone the paramedic, do I? Oh wait, I'll let's get old I did it again. Fuck me. Just put him in a walls of Jericho. What's he giving me? A mouse trap. What in the fuck? A mouse trap? It's you I need to phone, isn't it?
I see you've captured a giant anaconda.
Oh, fuck.
The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter.
Yes, no, fuck
It's
it.
not poisonous, but its large size makes it
Just tell me
extremely
about
powerful.
fucking snakes.
They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And Snake.
and snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to catch.
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me about snakes. Get fucked. Yeah, absolute bam.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah. Well, that was a let's say checkered introduction to that game. I have somehow made it through a section. However, it wasn't very good. I don't know, is this going to go on so long? Imagine, like, oh, I need to save the game. So the game's like, right, oh, hold on a minute. Before you do log off, I am going to give you a 20-minute chat, please, if you don't mind. Fuck me. Well, hopefully tonight's better. And also, the good thing I've seen is it's compatible on Steam Deck, so I can sit in bed and play it. Anyway, if you're about tonight, Alex, give us a holler. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, mate. See you later.